I give the word to Fernando Patat, who will start to present the joint proposals between VLT and I-ALMA. Thank you, Fernando.
Thank you. I'm trying to share my screen. I think that
yes, we see the screen.
Yeah, now I'll start.
Perfect.
Okay, thanks a lot, Carlo, for the introduction, and good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are on the planet. A few words about myself. I'm Nando Patat. I'm the head of the Observing Programs Office, which is the ISO department which manages the time allocation at ISO. So this will be the first of two talks on the new kid on the block, which is the VLT I-ALMA Joint Proposal channel, which is offered for the first time in this semester and will be offered at ALMA at the upcoming cycle. After me, Anna will be presenting the ALMA part. So a first short introduction. So the concept of the joint proposal is that of a proposal that requests time on both facilities, but it is submitted to a single observatory, which we will call the leading facility, for scientific peer review, meaning that you submit the joint proposal to ISO, for instance, and it will be reviewed by the ISO expert panels and OPC. If you submit it to ALMA, then it will be reviewed through their mechanism, which is distributed peer review. Effectively, what this means is that the leading facility has the ability of awarding time to the other observatory, which we call the trailing facility. Why would you want to do that? Well, the reason is rather clear. You want to take full advantage of the complementarity between the optical and near-infrared capabilities offered by ISO and the submillimeter observing facilities that ALMA is featuring. And the final aim is to enable those science cases that need both observations. While in the past you had to submit two parallel proposals with uncertain results, so you may get VLT time but not get the ALMA time and vice versa. This channel enables you at least to try to do that. So this presentation that I'm giving is already online on the ISO web pages under the joint VLTI and ALMA web page. So very briefly, this is the first time we do it. The call is open as of a few days. In principle, you can already apply for joint time. The deadline is March 28, 12 CEST. And the agreement with ALMA is that ISO can allocate up to 50 hours on any array of ALMA. There is a specific page, which is the one that I quoted before, where you can find already this presentation. Only normal joint programs are offered, so it's not possible to apply for GTO, large and monitoring programs. This is the initial. It may change in the future, but this is the initial agreement that we have, which means that you can apply up to 99.9 hours of time for the VLT, VLTI, and then up to a maximum in total of 50 hours on the ALMA array. Only service mode is offered, at least for this initial call, and only A-rank programs will be allocated time, meaning, and this is similar to the joint XMM program that we have in place, so only if your program is judged to be in the A-rank category, it will be then allocated time. How do you submit a joint proposal? Well, it is easy. I will not go into the details on how you use the P1 interface. Here there is a link. This link is active. You can go there. You just need to know that you need to have valid user portal account, and so do your collaborators. You go to the submit, edit, and observing proposal, and you enter, and the procedure is exactly the same as for submitting a normal ISO program. The only new thing that you have to take in mind is that you will see that on the left, a blue bar where you define the summary, the abstract, and all parts of your proposal. There is a new thing which is called tags, which you just click, and by clicking that, you will enable this page, which is the tagging page, and you will see that you will have only basically two choices. So 3.6 times share, which is a completely different story, and then you have the joint VLTI ALMA. You just add that keyword that will be added to your list, and that enables you to submit a joint proposal, because by doing that, then a new feature will appear in your left menu, which is called ALMA Technical Specification. And once you see this, it means that you have done the proper thing, you are in the proper place, and you are ready to prepare your proposal. So the ISO part, I will not discuss. This has remained unchanged. You will specify whatever you want to do with ISO telescopes. For the ALMA part, there is this new input that you have to provide, slide, which is called I-ALMA Technical Specification. You see, when you push that button, you will get what you see here on the right. You have 3 possible templates that you can fill in. You choose the one that you favor, LaTeX, Word, or Google Docs, and this will download for you a template which you can then fill in. Here is the initial part that I showed, just the starting part of the file. Is a normal text document in which I-ALMA has provided the fields that they want ISO users to fill in for them to be able to run the technical feasibility. So this is not about the science case, which you have to describe in the main ISO proposal. It is about the technical aspects that will go to I-ALMA. So you prepare this document separately outside of the tool in the same way as you normally prepare the scientific rationale. You fill in all the fields, you save it as a PDF file, or you give the link. There is also this possibility. You can give the link to the file if you want. It's probably easier to create the PDF and then upload it. You upload I-ALMA Technical Specification. There is also here in this slide, there is a link which gives you some more detail on the technical specification. But once you're done, you just push that button and then you upload the file and you're done. So then you keep writing your ISO proposal, and when you're done, you just submit it. So the I-ALMA part, as I said, will be evaluated by the JAO, based on the technical feasibility of the requested observations. And then they will also study the scheduling feasibility, considering what array and configuration and time constraints that you have specified. The VLT joint proposals will be submitted through ISO, of course, will be reviewed by the ISO expert panel. So this is something that was decided at ISO. The I-ALMA joint proposals will go to the panels irrespective of the time request. This is in line with what we do with the already existing VLT, VLTI, XMM joint proposals, which means that irrespective of the amount of time you ask for, they will be seen by the ISO expert panels, and the final recommendation will be made to the Director General by the OPC. Once the proposal has been accepted by ISO, the PIs will be requested to submit at that point a full-scale I-ALMA proposal with the I-ALMA observing tool, which means that I-ALMA will receive at that point the I-ALMA part of the proposal, so that we will have 2 proposals, one for ISO and one for I-ALMA. I state it again, this will only happen for those PIs who got their ISO proposal approved. Everybody else will not be asked to do that. At that point, the JAO will perform a final detailed technical assessment and then proceed to prepare the scheduling blocks in preparation for the observations. The approved joint projects submitted to ISO will be then allocated time, as I said at the beginning, only if they rank to the A rank, basically to the top. There's an important thing to notice that joint programs are either fully approved or fully rejected, meaning that the tax of both observatories or the reviewing bodies cannot say, well, we approve only one part and we reject the other. This defeats the purpose of a joint program. And in fact, before submitting a joint proposal, you should think about the reasons why you do that. We consider that a joint proposal is one in which it is vital to have both facilities taking your data, otherwise your science goal cannot be reached. Therefore, it doesn't make any sense to allocate only part of it. So they are either approved or rejected in a monolithic way. This is my last slide. I will hand over to the I-ALMA colleagues. In case of need for the ISO part, about ISO proposal preparation and submission, there is an ISO help desk. You push that link and then you will be led to the Desk Pro interface, which allows you to submit the ticket. If you have questions specifically about technical aspects related to I-ALMA, then of course there is also an I-ALMA help desk for that. And that is it from my side.